Whew, we covered a lot of ground in this module. We learned a lot about the core basics. Now we'll continue diving into the basics. A great place for you to also dive deeper are the official docs, which you can find on python.org. Make sure to pick the .free, the free.x docs. And there the tutorial is a great place to learn all these basics again. Numbers, strings, lists, these are things we learn about. Now, if and so on, these are things we'll learn about in the next module. So you may jump ahead if you want, but there actually is no reason to do so. Something important or interesting I also want to show you from the official docs are the PEPs though. Now what's that? If you go back to python.org and hover back over documentation and you go to PEP index, you'll find a list of all the Python enhancement proposals. These are basically documents, articles, giving you hints about how you can write your Python code, how you should write it, new developments in future Python versions, things like that. Now, if you scroll down, you'll find the index of all the PEPs, and you'll find a title about, well, what is covered in that PEP. Now, a very important PEP is this one here. PEP number 8 contains the style guide for Python code. If you click on it, you find useful information on how you should style your Python code. Now, you don't need to learn that by heart, but scanning through it is definitely recommended. You learn things like that there should be 2 empty lines between function definitions, that you should use spaces instead of tabs, which Visual Studio does by default, and how you should name your functions and variables, that lowercase thing with the underscores between the names. I'm already teaching you a good style in this course, but there also might be some features we just don't use in that course, or which you're not sure if you remember them correctly. So therefore, PEP 8 is a great place to dive in and learn more about the styling. The other PEPs can be interesting, but I recommend not going too deep into them. They can be really confusing, and they're not official documentation. They are recommendations, they are proposals. If you want to learn the core of the language, watch this course, of course, and fall back to the official docs for deep dives.